What's up, everyone? So I'm back again trying to get completely fired up off this ice water, okay? It started feeling hot as hell where I live today, and I ran out of coffee, so I'm just trying to get fired up off anything, and I'm completely fired up to introduce this new segment on my channel, or on the channel, called the Fired Up Show Gym Edition or whatnot, okay? It's not just about the gym on Fired Up Fridays, okay? Because I started this kind of segment on my other channel where I do more talks or whatnot about other things, and I'll leave the link of that in the description. But also previously in my life, I probably would have been trying to get fired up off vodka on Fridays or whatnot. But I haven't drank in like 8.5 months, and it's just, I want to be able to get fired up just off life, and that kind of stuff stop working, okay? But basically what I want to talk about, and I don't know exactly where I'm going to go with this or whatnot, is about what are you fired up for in the gym. Because if you're not fired up to go to the gym, then, you know, just going to the gym sometimes is not really the funnest thing in the world. And I think it's more complicated than basically just going to a gym and putting in work, okay? Because there's a lot more mind component into it. And if you can get fired up for what you're doing, I believe sometimes we can feel stronger. And so I'd love to hear what everyone's basically goals or dreams are, not just in the gym. Maybe there's a lift you want to get good at, or maybe there's something else in life you want to get good at. And I want to hear about it and hear what yours are. And also I want to hear when people accomplish it, okay? Because I know that we already are strong. Maybe some of us just don't know it yet. And the more people that start getting stronger, it just gets me fired up, okay? It motivates me, and that's where I get a lot of my motivation for, because I lift at the gym by myself. So when I see people doing other things that I think are really cool, it gets me fired up. And if you basically don't have, you know, some goal or something that you want to do in the gym, then sometimes you can get just distracted with doing a million different things. And I want to get really good at a couple things, okay? Sometimes it's hard to be the jack of all trades in lifting, but this isn't just about lifting, because sometimes if you achieve something in lifting, then you start feeling better about yourself, and then if your body feels better or whatnot, then other aspects of your life seem to get better, okay? And maybe you do something else in your life and you have some other dream and you achieve that, and then you start feeling better, and then you go to the gym and you're feeling better, and so you might be stronger, okay? And like I said before, it's cool when people all come together and support each other. And some people I've heard comment or whatever say that we're all gonna make it, okay? I love that. We all gotta make it. We gotta get out of maybe the situation in life that we're going through right now might not be ideal, but we have to keep fighting. It's not really about even the lifting, okay? It's just about, sometimes it's just about doing something that you might even hate, like cardio, okay? And just getting fired up, okay? I also want to hear about other people's, what fires them up in life. Like, what is your vision or what is your passion? Because I believe that sometimes that can drive us to continue on in life when times seem basically unbearable at times, at least for me. Sometimes all I was holding on to was a thought that maybe in 3 months, from back months ago, that maybe in 3 months I would be able to somehow work out, okay? That was what was keeping me basically alive, I believe. And I've heard of people going back into the gym and like basically saving their life, okay? If I didn't have this gym or whatnot, I mean, I don't know what life would really be about. I mean, I'm sure I'd find some other way, but I like making connections with all these great people and stuff from all over the world through basically lifting, okay? So, it's just cool that everyone can basically support each other, and then when somebody has a goal or whatever they're going after, then they do it, and then somebody sees that somebody else could do it, and then they know it's possible. But like I said before, it's not just about the gym, okay? Somebody has some other great goal, and they share it, or somebody's there to support them, because a lot of times the people that maybe we surround ourselves with are not even believing in us, and then we don't believe in ourselves and whatever. And like, I heard this story from this motivational speech of this kid, like basically was in his friend got in an accident or whatever, and he got this like superhuman strength to like retrieve the guy or whatever, save him. And then when the paramedics showed up, they wondered how the hell did that kid do that? Well, the guy that was doing the motivational speech, Les Brown, said it was because nobody was there to tell him that he couldn't do it. So I believe that sometimes it's our mindset that is not allowing us maybe to progress as faster. So even if you have to, you might start walking around talking like you're Muhammad Ali and saying that you're the greatest. And sometimes all it takes is just to get good at one lift, and then you realize that you can get good at everything else, and you are strong, okay? It's just that, like, we have to develop that confidence over time, and persistence is a form of faith in basically working out. Okay, I don't know people that keep going to the gym and trying their best and failing a bunch of times and don't get stronger unless they give up. Okay, so I'm completely fired up. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I'd love to hear other people what you guys are fired up about in life, and if you have any questions or things you want me to talk about or things you want to talk about, I'd love to hear it, so then next Friday or whatever, I can continue on with this, okay? But what I'm fired up right now about is, getting stronger at the overhead press, back to my bench pressing, and I'm at a lighter weight than I was, and just getting stronger, okay? Maybe, it's just, I have to be fired up about it, otherwise I'll go to the gym and it's just garbage, okay? And I'm fired up about, my dream of traveling the world and going and living in different countries or whatnot, and I'm fired up to see what life also has in store for me, because now that I'm not thinking of all these negative thought patterns and in fear all the time, I can see these opportunities. I'm just wondering where they were my whole basically life, okay? And sometimes have my mind always tells me like it starts feeling like I'm having a craving for alcohol or whatever. So sometimes I just have to go to the gym and work out a little bit more because eventually I know that stuff. Well, I believe it's not even a craving for alcohol. It's just like wanting to feel good or whatnot. And my body is going through some changes and stuff like that because it came off all these medications, antidepressants, benzos, alcohol, whatever I was doing for a long period of time. So it's no wonder why sometimes I feel a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm pushing through it, and I want to see how far I can take this stuff and go after whatever my vision is, and whatever your vision is, I believe you can do it. Sometimes all it takes is one person to believe in you, and if we all come together and believe in each other collectively, it's much more strong. Okay, so I'm completely fired up. If you have any suggestions or questions, I don't know exactly where I'm going to go with this, but I'll keep sharing my goals and whatnot. I don't exactly know the numbers I'm trying to reach on this stuff or exactly where I want to go. I probably want to go like to Costa Rica and Central America and South America, but I got to figure out some way that I can, support myself while doing it. But the fact of the matter is that I at least believe it's possible. I probably would have thought I was insane. I basically want to, before if I thought that, I want to leave everything basically behind and go experience and go lift all around the world and be in the jungles and oceans and stuff like that. And also whatever you want in life. Maybe put pictures about up around your house or notes or whatever. So you're basically stimulating your mind and thinking about that and going towards what is yours in this universe, okay? Because we're all capable, and if somebody else did something, everyone's built from the same cloth. I don't care about genetics, okay? But a lot of this, that's only kind of what people talk about in lifting, but maybe some other things with like illnesses or something like that. But anyways, we're all built from the same cloth, so if somebody did something, it doesn't matter what it is, if it's in business, if it's overcoming an illness, overcoming something, inventing something that means it's possible for you. And sometimes we have to develop our faith or belief or whatever you want to call it, okay? It's not like just whatever or confidence or whatever, or even your self-image, and know sometimes that you're worthy and you're a lot stronger than you even thought you were, okay? Sometimes it's just about that tapping into that basically unknown source of energy or strength or motivation or whatnot. And if you have a vision of something that you're going after that you really, really want, that can give you more motivation and energy. That will keep you going when the times are basically rough, okay? Sometimes I'm so fired up, I basically forget to eat, okay? That is letting me know, or that sometimes I'm basically get emotional about what I'm talking about in some of my other videos or in other things of life. That's letting me know that that's probably my path or whatnot, or my passion, because you can get little hints and guidance from your body about what fires you up and probably what might be your path. Okay, everybody has gifts, but sometimes people aren't aware of all these great gifts they have or what strengths they have. Sometimes it just takes becoming aware, and sometimes you have to think about it. Even thinking about strength or success can get the ball rolling, and then you might even just get stronger, come up with some other way to work out. You can get stronger or come up with some great idea, basically stimulating your mind with things and then using your creative imagination, okay? So writing stuff down and looking at it, going after it, and visualizing yourself as already doing it, okay? There's a reason why top-level athletes, successful businessmen all do visualization. Not all of them, but some of them do visualization. It basically works, okay? And I happen to be a little bit of on the spiritual side of life or whatnot, and I do believe that our self-talk and stuff creates our image or whatnot, or our life, and our imagination possibly creates our life, and we're all creating all this great, people are creating things in the world, and I believe we can take part in that and start creating all these great things, and whether that be strength or success or whatever the hell you want, it doesn't matter. You can basically do whatever you want in this life. But the problem is a lot of times growing up, other people's voices became our voice in our head, and so we thought, I can't do that. Oh, that person got lucky or whatnot, okay? It's just about believing. But anyways, I'm completely fired up. Let me know what you're fired up about in life and in the gym, and what your goals are and what you want to do, and so we can all support each other. But thanks for watching, and I'll be back. Well, I'll be back more than next Friday, but hopefully we'll be back to talk about this same stuff for the Fired Up Show on Fired Up Fridays next Friday. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you liked the video and subscribe for more content. Thanks.